What's up, you guys? It's your boy Hazy, and today we'll be diving into Lucky episode 13. I hope we'll defeat the mind-sucking beasts of Twisted Strand with the maroon pilot using the mortar reconstructed. We'll be on our way, so let's get into it. Alright, first and foremost, let's go ahead and check our pursuits. I want to double check what the special bait is for each one, just because I don't remember them off the top of my head. But I think I'm gonna have to remember them off the top of my head because it doesn't say in our pursuits, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I really want to check our crab pots. I'm pretty sure we threw some out here just next to us. Yeah, we did. Okay. So let's go ahead, we'll check our crab pots really quickly and see if we've caught any horseshoe crabs, because I think this will be the area to catch them in. Just because, you know, mangroves, horseshoe crabs. I made a big deal about it last time, but horseshoe crabs are integral to the medical community, and that's one of the reasons why I like them so much. They're very important to us. Horseshoe crab! Let's go ahead and get loaded up on these. Just because we need one of these for our roped friend. And we can sell the rest because I don't think we need them for the bait. Didn't like that noise. Thought for sure it was the mindsucker. Is that a sparkle over there that we totally have fucking missed? Guess we're gonna go investigate the sparkle rope. I'm just gonna go with that's the noises of the mangroves, and I'm just gonna come get the sparkle. A question mark. It feels like years since I have been warm. I do not expect him to write. I just need to know that he thinks of me from time to time. The next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I have written him another letter. This will be the last one. Did Julie get stranded in Twisted Strand? It's entirely possible. I'm like already lost. Take a shot. I like completely lost where we came in here from. Hard left then. Cool. A large cage is suspended over the water. A small receptacle is floating underneath. Load the trap with bait. You load the bait into the trap. You should probably move away. Damn! Brutalist. Okay. Inside is the obliterated corpse of a mindsucker. The Airman will be expecting proof of your success. A chunk of flesh, a pale and bloodied slab. Its smell is acrid and metallic. The rest of the carcass sinks out of sight. It couldn't be me because I moved out of the way. I almost exploded though. Cool, cool. So I'm thinking sell off the extra horseshoe crabs. Go give the man the whatever it is, the slab of meat. Take a horseshoe crab to the robed figure. And while I'm at the at the stranded pilot, then we can double check what the bait's supposed to be. And then we'll be better prepared. I wish it was in our pursuits. It's unfortunately just not there, so, you know. Mostly tarpons. I'm gonna move the gray mullets to our storage because I'm pretty sure that we need those, but I don't know how many we need. And you know, I was thinking, we have 2 extra spaces right here. I could totally fit in another engine. Just because I want to. Oh, I can't install it. I wonder why. Maybe you can't have more than 2 different types of engines? I don't know. I know that we're gonna need a GAR. I'll take one of these. Sell everything in our net. I'm in the wrong screen to do that. Cool, cool. And I'll go ahead and I'll repair our trawl net. I know for sure we need a catfish. And I'm pretty sure catfish are night fish. Here. That's just the gray mullet. I still don't feel safe here. Oh, that's what's making the noise. Okay. Oh, and then we need 2 long fin eels. Hopefully 2. Hopefully 2. Hopefully 2. So I guess the only thing left we need is the catfish, I'm pretty sure. I have a creature corpse to show you. Let's see it then. You hand the tattered lump of flesh to the Airman. It's almost unrecognizable, but you both know it couldn't have belonged to anything else. He pokes at it with his knife. Testing the rubbery meat, he seems satisfied. Yes, this is one of the beasts.
Progress at last. More to go, though.
Let's talk about baiting the traps.
We need to make 3 special baits from different combinations of fish.
Let's discuss the bait for the last one. Yeah, this is the one that I needed the eels for.
That should do it. I'll just mix these in here. Load this into a trap and then we'll get clear from it. When the trap springs, I'll fire upon it with the mortar. Make sure you bring back proof that the thing's really dead. You hear?
Right, so that's number 3. And the bait for the second one needs a catfish. So I'll catch a catfish, give the horseshoe crab, stuff in things. Can't see shit in here. I probably should have slept, but I didn't. That's the wrong way. Take a shot. Something's about to slither into my cargo and I'm gonna be real pissed about it. We made it. Cool, cool. Alright, then we'll go ahead and rest for like the 2.5 hours. And then we're gonna go out to our friend, which is just gonna be like a hard left of here. Yeah, I think it's that island, if you can see that through like the fog. You know, I'm kind of bummed that I couldn't add in another engine. It would have made us significantly faster. And then... Hello, dolphins. And things may have been a little bit faster for us. Well, I say may have been, but that would literally be the point. I don't think it's this island. But I'm double checking the map again. It is this island. They show you another scroll. This one shows a horseshoe crab. The figure turns the crab over to expose its soft underbelly. They scoop out the innards with sharp fingernails, consuming them blindly. Consume the sky. The figure slowly reveals the final scroll. This one holds a picture of a barrel eye. Oh shit, I know where to catch those. I'm pretty sure they're nighttime fish though. Let's check. They're either abyssal... Yeah, here they are. So, stellar basin, caught with a rod. Daytime or nighttime? Okay. So, we'll head towards stellar basin. Just because I really want to finish this quest. You know, I can totally, like... And where else did we pass? Fangtooth. Gray mullet all the way over there. Red snapper. Ooh, what are those? Oh my god, that's a sunfish. I love sunfish. I know everyone's like, I hate sunfish, but sunfish are great, guys. I'm gonna go catch it. Hammerhead shark. Oh, because I don't have the oceanic rod yet. Bitch, I don't even have an abyssal rod equipped. I can't catch any of the things that I was going to catch. Damn it, dude. Why do I always do this? Okay. Back to the mangroves then. I might as well be a drunken sailor, might as well be a drunken sailor, might as well be a drunken sailor, 'cause I don't know what's going on. God, that's so disorienting when you're actually like on the like moving. That's terrible. This has a sparkle. Oh, it's just a blistered tar bomb. Alright, let's see where we have to go from here. So if I go straight in here, miss the first left, and then take a left on the next one, then we'll be there. So not this left. Oh, but we will need to blow that up. That's good to know. We need more explosives. We need to get in here. A large cage is suspended over the water. A small receptacle is floating underneath. Load the trap with bait. You load the bait into the trap. You should probably move. Nice. Gray mullet. An entwined mullet. Twisting, twitching tendrils sprout from the gill plates of this little fish. They heave in unison, moving the fish against its will. Still looking for catfish. Hell yeah. And we're totally out of space. Well, not like totally out of space, but we're basically out of space. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot that we had to bring proof. My bad. I'm just gonna get rid of the tarpon. The rest of the carcass sinks out of sight. Wait, I heard it. Yeah, there we go, see. There was like that little noise to indicate that it was about to go. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Me and my dumb ass freeze response. Shit, dude. I totally could have used banish on that son of a bitch. Oh god, I hope we didn't lose anything important. Ugh. Tell me how our inventory is basically full and we damaged a spot that's empty. Oh, thank god. Okay. Alright, fixed. And then we'll sell everything but one catfish. Cool. Take those two things to the man, who I don't even know his name. And then we'll rest for the whole 2 hours, or closer to 1.5 hours. Off to the man. It's getting safer in here. I feel more confident in traversing the mangroves. I mean, aside from that thing that just happened, I don't even know. I think it's because I was crazy, so I'm gonna go with that. How are things going? Let's talk about baiting the traps. Then bait for the second one, catfish. Alright, cool. That's the last bait. And I have a creature corpse. You drop the flesh onto the ground and it gives it a few slashes with the knife. It wobbles a little. Another one taken care of. One remains by my count. Let's finish this. Alright, so where from here must we go? Straight out, hard left. It's kind of like in a very wide open area. Checking the map again. Load the trap. Last one. Kaboom! The obliterated corpse. Alright, cool. Let's poke around and see if we can find any other dredging spots and look for dog tags. That's a gar. That might be a dog tag. Ruby earrings, not a dog tag. It's lumber. Well, that's something we haven't caught yet. Sergeant fish? Sometimes called the snook, these drabfish feed on anything smaller than itself, including juveniles of its own species. Interesting. I wonder if I have spots on the map for the dog tags. I do not. I wish the longfin eels sold for more. Nice. Okay, where are we going from here? Hard right. Very hard right. Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I thought for sure we were gonna get hit. Yeah, that's just the... And then we have the gleaming mullet. Those weren't words. I'm sorry. We've already found the entwined mullet, and now we found the gleaming mullet once more, so I'm pretty sure those are the only aberrations of the mullets that we have yet to discover. Something slithers into your cargo hold. Alright, what infect? Sergeant Fish? It's gone. Never even gave a shit about it. Totally didn't want to sell it because it was the first one we only caught. First one we only caught. Doesn't make any sense. I have a creature corpse to show you. You drop the large, bloodied carcass in front of the airman. His eyes fill with sadistic delight. He bends down and plunges his knife into the soft flesh. It falls away before the blade, revealing a glint of metal. With a sickening tear, he wrests it from where it was embedded in the flesh of the creature. He holds it aloft, and you recognize it as a necklace glistening in gore.
Well, fisherman, some fortune at last. This ought to fetch a decent price from the right collector. Here, why don't you take it?
The necklace that belonged to Julie. He stands back from the corpse. A melancholic look comes over his face.
And now... well, that's that, I suppose. Shipwrecks? No. Anything that meets an end here is quickly swallowed by the silt.
Why were you wanting dog tags again?
I want to hang the dog tags of my fallen squad mates on the tree behind me. I'll give you some componentry for each tag you bring me.
What will you do now?
I can't say for sure. I thought I'd be asking you for an escort away from this place, but this has become somewhat of a home to me. Doesn't feel right to leave my brothers here. I think I shall stay a while longer. In the meantime, I can make up some special bait for you. It ought to help with your fishing.
Interesting. So, can you make up some bait for me?
Here, this was left over from the other bait we made.
Cool. A small portion of bait. It can be used to attract all manner of nearby species. Toss bait overboard to attract local species.
Right now, we can make some fresh stuff if you'd like. I'll need some fish from you first. Any type will do, but the more you give me, the more bait I can make.
I'll give him the eels, because why not?
Let me just grind these up. One for your moment. This is what I can make. Take it all. It won't keep here.
Cool.
They go crazy for that stuff. day, night, doesn't seem to matter. All sorts of fish usually show up. Cool. So we'll go ahead and rest here. I really want the Fathomless Winch, which means we need to find one more set of dog tags. So, my question is, where have we yet to dredge around here? I think off to the left here we can check. Honestly, I might just get myself lost intentionally and see if we find anything that way. Since the mangroves is actually a generally safe area to fish now. It's kind of cool. Better than Gale Cliffs. Fuck Gale Cliffs, dude. Is that a shrine? I can't tell what's in the picture. A crooked boulder with a small, simple platform at its base. The twisted shape of a deformed fish is barely recognizable, carved into the rock face. A deformed fish? I have those. The waves lap up the platform where you laid the apparition. As the water makes contact with it, a buzzing sound fills the air. The previously still water bubbles up and over, obscuring the fish. A few moments later, when the water calms, something else is on the platform. Mechanisms are brutally bound to 3 gouging, flaying hooks, an ungodly fishing device. It's oceanic, mangrove, and shallow. We have coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. But that would allot us. Oceanic as well. It takes up 5 spots. So I think this would sort of be irrelevant. Put it in storage. Looking for dog tags. Oh, there's a plane over there. Let's go see if there's any dog tags near there. I wish I knew how many dog tags there were. A bolt of cloth. Oh shit, okay, cool. That means that we can move on with our... I'm reorganizing, I don't even know why. We can move on with piling items in to get our next tier upgrade. I was gonna say tier 3 or 4, but I couldn't remember which one it is, so just our next tier upgrade for our tugboat. I'm gonna cry if this is a crab. The fuselage of an old fighter plane sits amidst a mass of broken wings and wheel. Try to get into the fuselage. Yes! Dog tags. Alright, a pair of dog tags, another fancy boot, and a pair of broken spectacles. And I don't think I can fit another one in here. I lied. I totally can. I can fit one. And we're basically filled up. Alrighty then, let's get back to the pontoon, shall we? That's the lighthouse over there. La la la! Pontoon! Where art thou? Okay, so we can sell off all of our fish. That's totally fine. 252 for doing like nothing. And then we're gonna have to bring this back to the man at Blackstone Isle. But before we do that, I want to go to the floating dock and I want to put in our bolt of cloth to get 2 more rod spaces. And now we can start piling in resources so they're not in our inventory anymore. Let me see what else. That's the wrong thing. Where did we get our 2 new rod spaces? There and there. How incredibly unhelpful. They couldn't have been together. No? Cool. It doesn't matter. Don't mind me, guys. Just organizing when I totally don't need to be. I gotta start selling some of this crap. Abyssal Hadal, Oceanic, Abyssal Hadal. Is better than the bottomless line. And exactly the same shape, so we can sell this. Oh, I think I'd have to install it to sell it. That's annoying. Okay. Alright, 3 metal scraps, 3 bolts of cloth. So the rest of everything in our inventory is basically useless. Cool. Alright, let's go return the dog tags and then we can manifest at Blackstone Isle. Wait really quickly before I do that.
want to see if I can buy explosives from her. Which would be in... not here. The shipyard, I believe. Damn, look at that one. The incandescent array. Oh, my bad, I bought it. I should pay more attention. Oh, I can just buy research parts here. I totally forgot that we can do that. Okay, let me just grab the explosives really quickly. I mean... I would never complain about more than enough research parts. I hope these are the last dog tags, and I hope there's some indication that they're the last dog tags. Thank you. I'll hang them on the tree as promised. Hope that's all of them. Alright, so I think we're done here, so we can just go ahead and manifest back at Blackstone Isle. And we have arrived. You enter the house carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. An excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps aside from scraps on a dusty table, candle wax pooling in its corner. He places the necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well. Once more he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads it aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. He finishes speaking. You feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We are so close. Only one more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to Deva's spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. That's an interesting question. Are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course, as human as you are. How do you know where the relics are? I largely don't, but I read the seas. I see the swells that give shape to their formless. I hear the waves that whisper secrets to their witnesses. And I speak to the currents that hold a memory of all that they claim. Alright. I guess we'll see what atrophy does. Can we go in the workshop yet? It's still locked, so no. Let's go ahead and rest here, actually. Me. atrophy. Reap the corpses of any fish in your sights. Long range. Interesting. And that's all the abilities. Don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. Alright, so Devil's Spine will be on our list, but let's go do a barrel eye. We have to do that next, because I don't want to forget about it. So we have to install a rod. Alright, let's see. That's the wrong thing. This is also the wrong thing. Yeah, our only oceanic rod right now is the one that we found that has mangrove, shallow, and oceanic. Other than the hydraulic rod. So I think the fathomless winch is going to be our best bet, especially because it's only 4. The harvesting platform is coastal, shallow, and oceanic. That takes up 6 places, and then we wouldn't have any space for abyssal, hallow, mangrove, or volcanic. So I think the fathomless winch paired with the versatile rod, if we can somehow fit these in our ship together, then those will be our best bet. Aside from that, right now we have the refined outboard engine, which allots us 52.6 knots, whereas this one's 52.5 knots. And I don't even know if we can fit that. We can probably start working towards the jet drive engine, but I don't even know if that's gonna work because we tried to input an additional engine. Decisions. Decisions. I'm being indecisive. We could get a new crab pot, but I was totally told to stop paying attention to the crab pots. I'm interested in the heavy duty trawl net just because that's coastal and oceanic. But our trawl net right now, it's the coastal and shallow one, and it's allotting us a lot of fish. Like, honestly, it's going really well. So I kind of like having it. But if I go the route that I'm thinking about going, so I already know that I want this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in our storage. Oh, that's cute. Good job, Haley. Anyway. Can I like go through and sell? I can. Okay, cool. So the bottomless line for sure can be sold. And then I can get rid of the hydraulic rod because it's going to be identical to the fathomless winch, just worse. This sampling device is just trash at this point. Let's get rid of the basic fishing pole. The shallow rod. And then we can sell some engines as well. I say some, but I'm really only gonna part with one of the engines. Ah, so many decisions. Okay, if we do... Oceanic, mangrove, and shallow. Oceanic, mangrove, shallow. Abyssal, hadal. We'd be missing coastal, which is kind of important. We might be able to part with it for now. So we can do that one and one. Abyssal, hadal, oceanic, shallow, coastal. But if we're going to Devil's Spine, then we're gonna need volcanic as well. And we don't even have the volcanic rod yet. We don't have anything that can fish volcanically at all. Volcanically. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the abyssal, hadal, oceanic, coastal, and shallow. So I'm gonna install these ones. And then we'll see. And we're back. So you guys will see that I moved some stuff around. So I added in the fathomless winch and the sinew spindle. So now we have coastal, abyssal, shallow, hadal, oceanic, and dredging. And so I also put all of our relics in here, so we'll be able to sell those really quickly at the Morrows. And then I want to apply our hook flag as well at Little Morrow. And after that, we should be able to end today's session. So let's do that really quickly. And then that'll be the end of Lucky 13. So let's sell off our stuff. That's only gonna be 145, but that's fine with me. Sell a total of $1,500 worth of trinkets. That's fun. Let's give him the flag and attach the hook flag. Oh, that looks so cute. Oh, you guys can't see it. Okay. We'll close this really quickly so you guys will be able to see. Ta-da! Look at our little hook flag. That's so cute. So with that, we'll go ahead and we'll call this episode to an end. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Dredge. I'm excited that we've completed yet another area and that we've exterminated the mindsuckers from the mangroves. Next time, we'll catch a barrel eye, upgrade our boat, and maybe even venture to Devil's Spine. I'll see you next time. Bye!